Yo, what is up, guys? Party Waffles here, and I am going to make you guys a solo shuffle tier list, okay? This is prior to 10.7. This is the current meta. I've queued solo shuffle a lot. I've been number one multiple times. I have 3 Death Knights above 3,000 right now. So I kind of know what I'm talking about a little bit here. So I'm going to give you my perspective. This is biased DK perspective, though. So it might feel a little bit different if you play other classes, but this is just my perspective. So let's go ahead and do this thing, man. Vengeance DH, D tier. Never even seen a single one, okay? This doesn't even exist. Frost DK. I would put Frost. It's hard because Frost is good when you play with your teammates and you coordinate, but it's kind of rough. But the thing is, in solo shuffle, you can capitalize on people's poor defensive usage, which is almost every single game. So you can kind of go bait stuff and then just kill them. So Frost, you can make it work. I don't know. I was going to say C because of the underrepresentation, but I actually think it's not horrible and you can make it work, especially after the new changes later. It'll probably be better, but I'll make a new upgraded tier list in 10.7. But yeah, this is my first ever tier list, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. All right, Boomkin. Funny enough, after all the recent buffs, I would put Boomkin S tier. I swear to God, if I'm in a lobby with a good Boomkin, they can just 6-0 that shit almost every time. It is absolutely insane, okay? Absolutely insane. If I play with a Boomy, it's like a 99% chance we're winning. So I put Boomy really high. Yeah, I put Boomy really high. Like, actually. Like, what do you look at the ladder, bro? Boomies were the first class 3,400. Yeah, Shifter was literally 3,400 on Boomkin. Literally the highest on the ladder. So Boomies are actually disgustingly good in solo shuffle. Especially when it's me and Super T's on a team. But anyways, today's video is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. With over 600 champions to collect, upgrade, and customize, you'll be able to create a team that can take on any challenge. Battle your way through epic campaign levels, take on powerful bosses, and complete in PvP battles to show off your skills. With new content regularly added, the adventure never ends. My top 3 Valentine's champions that I'm looking forward to is going to have to be Astralon with his double wings, his double swords. He's just a love knight, just a badass love knight. We love knights on this channel. As you can tell, Cupidus, my second favorite that I'm looking forward to. He's got the love sword, just another knight. There's a theme here. We like knights on this channel. And of course we got Coronar. He just looks like some sort of badass Krampus. And of course, just look at that HP. Absolute savage. Anyways, those are my top 3 Valentine's champions. Love is in the air. Even in the world of Raid, new players can enjoy a special Valentine's Day themed adventure with the Raid Love Quest. All you need to do to get involved is to download Raid Shadow Legends from the link below, copy your in-game player ID, and then head to raidlovequest.playrm.com. There, enter your player ID and set out on this heartfelt quest, running from February 14th to March 14th. Play one of the Valentine-themed minigames for a chance to win some fantastic in-game and real-life prizes. If you're an old Raid player, use the special promo code STValentine23. And if you haven't started playing Raid yet, click my link in the description below and scan my QR code here on the screen. You'll get unique bonuses worth $35, including free epic champion Jotun and other useful stuff. So play now and meet me in the arena. I'll see you there. Let's continue this tier list here. Feral Druid. I would have put Feral Druid S tier before the nerfs, but I would put them A tier now. Is that a little bit biased because I'm a DK and Feral Druids are really hard lobbies for me? Maybe, not sure. But I think Feral Druids aren't horrendous anymore. Even after the nerfs, I would still put them as A tier. But yeah, Boomy, I don't know. Boomy seems actually crazy though. Actually crazy. Yeah, Feral's still good after the nerfs. Alright, Feral A tier. Let's see. Guardian Druid. I haven't even seen a single one. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in D tier because I haven't seen one at all ever. So yeah, pressing on. R-Druid. As far as healers go, I would put, it's hard to say. Is R-Druid S tier or A tier is the question. I would put R-Druid at S tier, honestly. R-Druids are really insane. And you can just passively win. I would put R-Druid S tier. Let's see, what do we have here? Devastation Evoker. So these are really weird, in my opinion. It's kind of like a Hail Mary. Either they absolutely destroy the lobby or they feed the lobby. Usually when it's Chun-Li, the lobby gets destroyed. My experience with Evokers beyond Chun-Li is not as good. So based on that, I'm going to put it A tier. Just because half the time I see them feeding, the other half they 6-0 the lobby. So honestly, it could just be because Chun-Li's insane. So let's go to the next one here. Let's pick an interesting class. Demon Hunter. All right, I put Demon Hunter S tier. Unlimited utility, unlimited damage, so much potential to solo carry a game. Constantly we're the top of the ladder. I'm just going to send DH S tier. Like, I feel like if you're an insane DH, most lobbies are very winnable for you. Chad, I'm basing these tiers on how, like, good you are in most lobbies, okay? Like, for instance, let's grab another one. Let's grab Arms Warrior. So, Arms Warrior. I don't know. Is Arms Warrior S tier or A tier? I feel like Arms Warrior is S tier. It's either high A tier or it's S tier. The reason I say that is because, number one, okay, if a warrior gets a caster lobby, caster warrior is insanely good, right? Destro warrior, insanely good. Frost mage warrior, insanely good. All those things are insanely good for the warrior. But then if they have to queue melee into it, it's a little rough. So I don't know. I would still put warrior S tier though, honestly. Personally, it could just be DK bias here. It could just be a DK bias because warriors destroy every lobby I'm in. But I'm going to put them up in S tier personally. I think they're insane in solo shuffle. Just based on how many good comps they have, right? Like, what's a bad comp for a warrior? Like, warrior can queue with everything almost, so the versatility alone just makes it insane. All right, let's grab something else. Ret Paladin. So, ever since the Ret Paladin got nerfed, I don't think Ret Paladin is very good. I don't think it's horrendous, right? I think you can still win. But I can't put it higher than, I don't know, maybe Ret should be C and Frost DK should also be C. I might move Ret Pally and Frost DK down to C, honestly. I think I'm going to do that. I'm moving them down to C. Alright, let's continue here. Shadow Priest. This one's tough, because Shadow Priest before was absolutely insane. Like, they were insane before. But I feel like they kind of fell off a little bit. Like, I'm not seeing nearly as many Shadow Priests. I don't really think they're bad by any means, but I don't know. What's the highest Shadow Priest on the ladder right now? That's the question. I would put Shadow Priest A tier, maybe. E. This one's a toss-up, bro. Alright, we'll go with A tier for Shadow Priest. I lied. I'm going to B tier with Shadow Priest now. I'm going B tier for Shadow Priest. Honestly, I'm not... If I see a Shadow Priest in my lobby, I'm happy, right? I'm definitely not disappointed about that at all, usually. Now we're getting into the subjective things, okay? I am going to put Frost Mage as S tier. I swear to God, I swear on my life, Frost Mage is so broken in solo shuffle. If you play precog, like... Here's the thing, right? Solo shuffle is not coordinated. So even if you're landing your kicks, say you're landing your kicks, right? Both you and your teammate, but you go to double kick at the same time. It doesn't matter that you landed your kick, right? Because he's going to get precog anyways. If one kick lands, the second one doesn't and gives him precog, and then they free cast glacials. Honestly, Frost Mages are just... They could be a DK bias, but Frost Mages are an absolute terror for me, okay? Especially if they have a warrior or something. Let's see. What else do we have here? I would put Fire Mage. Fire Mage. This one's weird because there's really not too many of them. But I don't actually think they're horrendous. But I don't think they're like godly by any means. I think I would send Fire Mage. Hard to say, bro. It's hard to say. I would put Fire Mage B tier. I think it's B tier. Like, you can make it work, right? If you just go full PvE dam on it, you can make it work. But I personally would put it in B tier because it's not like either they do good or they do horrendous in my opinion from my experience. Let's see. Preservation Evokers. I really like having them in my lobby and I really like playing with them. It's definitely a toss up between S tier and A tier in my opinion for them. I think if it's an insane evoker, I think it could be S tier. I honestly think it could be S tier. I'm going to throw them in the S tier category there. All right, boys, let's go to the next one. Let's go with Disc Priest. I'm going to go ahead and put Disc Priest S tier. I feel like Disc Priest is godly in solo shuffle. If you're an insane Disc Priest and you can play super hyper offensive, you have strong defensive CDs and you can just press in. I'm going to put Disc Priest S tier. Um, Windwalker. Dude, there's actually a lot of S tier comps or classes in my opinion. Windwalker. I'm putting them S tier. Windwalker's been at the top of the ladder, just absolutely slapping for a minute here. They're like pretty much DH in my opinion. But you have to be an insane Windwalker though. I've seen a lot of Windwalkers troll and it's just not so good, but it definitely has the potential. What about Fury Warrior? I would say Fury Warrior is like B tier. Fury Warrior is actually, dude, Fury Warrior might be C tier, honestly. Fury Warrior might be C tier. Hold on. I wanna look at the ladder and see like what the ratings are. I honestly think Fury Warrior is like really low. Warrior Fury. Yeah, the highest Fury Warrior is literally 2,700. We're gonna go ahead and move this down to a C tier. Honestly, I almost want to move this down to D tier. I almost want to move this down to D tier. You think Monk is S tier? Yeah, Monks are like 3,350. Honestly, D tier is reserved for the tanks, but they're like 1,900. I think I'll put this in C tier. All right, let's see. What's next? I'm putting every tank D tier. That's just the way it is, bro. All the tanks are just D tier by default. Like, the tanks are just fucking horrendous to play with. They're horrendous. Like, except for Brewmaster, of course. Brewmaster is going to be S tier. Brewmaster is I don't even... Is this Brewmaster, Jet? This is Brewmaster, right? Yeah, so Brewmaster is S tier. Brewmaster is so fucking broken. Yeah. Brewmaster is insanely broken in solo shuffle. If you haven't noticed, that one guy's 3,400 on 2 of them when the next person's 2,400. So Brewmaster, definitely S tier. Let's see. Affliction Warlock. I would put Affliction Warlock. This one's tough. I feel like Affliction Warlock is like B tier, honestly. I'd say Affliction is B tier. It's nothing. It's like nothing crazy, right? It's okay. Like you can get wins obviously and clutch it out, but I don't think it's like super insane in solo. It kind of gets tunneled pretty good. It has a lot of self healing though, which you can bait people, but I'd say B tier for that. Let's see. Sub Rogue. This one is hit or miss. Okay, I swear Sub Rogue is just definitely hit or miss based on their skill. Because I've had games where I play with a Sub Rogue and it's like we just destroy, right? Like I get his CDs, the Sub Rogue just duels and we just win instantly. But then I've had other games with other Sub Rogues where they don't do anything because the Sub Rogues don't really do much damage. So I feel like this is really player dependent. But say if we're playing it, assuming everyone's playing at skill cap, okay? Assuming all these people are playing at skill cap for all these ratings. If that's the case, I would probably put Sub at like A because it's a rogue class. So if this is Peekaboo playing Sub, I'm gonna put this at A tier. I don't think it's horrible at all. I think it's broken because it's a rogue. It's not as broken as Assassination, of course, but so yeah, Assassination, we're going to go ahead and put that at S tier because literally the highest person on the entire ladder is Assassination. And if you guys saw the tournament, you would know Assassination Rogue was on every single team right now. So remember, this is pre 10.7. This is the current meta right now. So the next thing we have here is, let's go with, wait, chat, this one's BM Hunter, right? BM Hunter. Honestly, I don't think BM Hunter is too much of a terror. I'm trying to think. Let me look at the ratings for BM Hunter. How high are BM Hunters on the ladder? Hunter, Beastmaster. Okay, so yeah, they're actually pretty good. A lot of BM Hunters are 3,300 plus right now. So I would say BM Hunter is actually pretty freaking good. I would put BM Hunter as either A tier or S tier. Because there's a couple 3,300 plus, which is pretty good. Damn, there's a lot of S tier. This is wild. Honestly, though, maybe it's just because BM Hunters are a good game for me. But if there's a lot of casters, they will destroy them. I think the BM Hunter is kind of... I think the BM Hunter kind of might be Q dependent, though, a little bit. But I could be wrong. Dude, we're running out of space for S tier. Can I put more? Dude, can I put more on S tier? Oh, I can. Okay. All right, so we're going to put BM Hunter as S. I'm going to go with A tier for BM Hunter, honestly. Even though they have high, I think it's somewhat Q dependent. But I'm going to go with A for the BM Hunters. Actually, that's a lie. I'll go with S tier. And then Survival Hunter, we're going to put to B tier, I think. Or A tier. Actually, let me check. What are survival hunters looking like on the ladder? What are the highest survival hunters? Because I haven't really seen too many of them. Survival is 32. Yeah, survival doesn't seem too insane. I'll go with A tier for survival. I'd say survival's A tier. And then outlaw rogue, I'm gonna go with. Let's see, outlaw rogue. That's a good one, Chad. That's a good one. What are the highest outlaw rogues on the ladder? Because I haven't really seen too many. Rogue outlaw. 3100. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put outlaw at B tier. Honestly, it's probably C tier with. Honestly, outlaw is probably C tier with Frosty K and Rhett. Yeah, I think outlaw is C tier actually. I don't think outlaw is B. Outlaw is kind of dead. There's not very many, and the only one at 3100 is Naj. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put outlaw there. Let's see. Oh, our favorite class, boys. So I would put this class in S tier, right? Honestly, if it wasn't for warriors and feral druids, DK would be S tier. That's the thing gatekeeping DK from being S tier, in my opinion. But since there's so many warriors and ferals, and it's really hard to win warrior caster lobbies, I'm gonna put it at A tier. Because it's still really good, right? Unholy is still really good. It's still insane. But just because of the meta. Alright, boys. Marksmanship Hunter. What are we going to do with this? How high are the highest marksmans? Almost 33. I think I would put marksman at... it's okay, let's see. What's next? Holy Priest. I give Holy Priest an A tier. Because I think the highest Holy Priest is only like... Actually, let's check. Maybe... Wait, I thought Josito was pretty high on Holy Priest yesterday. Holy Priest. What's the highest one? Ooh, yeah, never mind. Holy Priests are like literally 3k capped. I might even put Holy as B. I think I'm going to send Holy as B tier actually, chat. Because that's one of the lowest healers that I've seen. Okay. I'm saving the easy ones for here we go. Alright, here goes. Destruction Warlock. Easily S tier. Easily, without a doubt, S tier. Destro Warlocks are so broken. Every time I get into a lobby with Thugonomics, you can just literally clean up. It's wild. So Destro is definitely S tier, 100%. Prot Paladin, I honestly haven't even fought a single Prot Paladin. So I'm going to go ahead and put them down in D tier with all the tanks. It seems like a trend here. But the tanks are D tier. But kind of as they should be. Alright, Resto Shaman. This one's weird, right? Because Shamans are actually pretty high on the ladder comparatively for healers. So... It's a toss-up. For our Shaman, I feel like it's definitely a toss-up between S and A. Brewmaster is S tier? Yeah, Brewmaster is so broken. Huh. Resto Shaman. Shaman's like 3,200, I think. Yeah, they are. What's the highest healer, though? What healer is higher than 3,200? Hold on, let me see. How high are Disc Priest? Priest Disc. Yeah, Discs are 3,300. Yeah, I would put Shaman at A tier then. I put Shaman A tier because Disc Priests are like 100 rating higher. Let's see here. Holy Paladin, that's a weird one. Mistweaver Monk. Okay. I feel like Mistweaver Monk is... Honestly, with Fist Weaving, you can do good. But I don't think it's S tier. I don't quite think that it's S tier. I think that it is A tier. Let me just triple check. How high are the highest Mistweavers right now on the ladder? Let me see. Mistweaver. Let's see, what are they at? 32, 39? Yeah, I'd say they're about Shaman tier. I would put Mistweaver Shaman tier. Just at A tier. Alright, Arcane Mage. Now this one, I would have said S tier before, but I'm not sure. Let me see. I think they are S tier. I'm pretty sure. But I'm pretty sure they're really high. Like, yeah, okay. Yeah, Arcane Mage is like 3,400, dude. Arcane is easily S tier then. They're literally one of the highest specs in the game. They're up there with Boomkin. They're literally up there with Boomkin. Would move Frost down to A? You'd move Frost DK down to A, or Frost Mage down to A? No way, bro. Let me I'm pretty sure Frost Mages are like 3,300. Like, let me just double check. Like, Frost Mages are so disgustingly OP. And honestly, I would say, yeah, they are. They're 3,300. Not quite as high as Arcane, though. You're right. But I still think it's S tier, though. Like, here's the thing, right? You can spam cast Glacials with precog, and people are going to give you they're going to give you precog and solo shuffle, and then you're going to get a guaranteed free cast. Into double melee, yeah, they do well. I mean, I feel like they do well at that. I don't know. Maybe it's just biased from my perspective, but when I fight them, when I fight Frost Mages, they seem S tier. Like, they're S tier when they're on my team, they're S tier when they're against me. I feel like Frost is really insane. Maybe against double caster it's not, but I haven't played from that perspective. But for me, I'm putting this S tier. Because this, on my life, I would say this is one of the best classes in solo shuffle, easily. Easily. Like, I would much rather fight a Death Sherlock than a Frost Mage. Unless he's with a warrior. Alright, let's go. Demo. I feel like Demo is... I feel like Demo is A or B tier. What do you guys think about that? I feel like... I don't know. They're A or B. Let me see, though. How high are they on the ladder comparatively? I feel like they're not that high either. Demonology? Actually, they are. They're 3330. Alright, well... Or, sorry, I feel like they're A tier. I don't know. Honestly, Demo could go for A or S. They really could. They could go for A or S. I bet you in the next patch, Demo will be S tier. But for now, I'm putting it at A. Because Demo's getting buffed a heck of a lot in the next patch. Alright. This looks pretty accurate to me so far. Enhanced Shaman? Yeah, I don't really think Enhanced is that good. Like, you can make it work, though. You can make it work, but I don't think it's insane. I would probably put Enhance at B tier. I would personally throw the Enhance at B tier. And then... Wait, chat. Oh my god, guys. We're Death Knights, man. I'm supposed to put both DK specs really low so they buff us. I got you guys, don't worry. I'm just kidding. We wouldn't do that. Anyways, we have Ellie Shaman. I think Ellie Shaman is S tier. And then Holy Paladin. I thought Holy Paladin was pretty good for a while, but let's see. I don't know. I feel like they fell off. I haven't really seen any Holy Paladins in a minute since the changes, but I think they're getting buffed in the next patch. But we'll make a new list in 10.7, John, after I play it for a couple days and see the new meta. But yeah, Holy Paladin fell off a little bit. None of them are even 33. I would put Holy Paladin at either B tier or A tier. Hard to say. This one's a toss-up. I think I'd go for A because B tier, like, I mean, there's a fire mage at like 3,300, but there's just one, and I don't really think it's that insane. There's not very much participation from fire mage. Huh? And there it is, boys. There it is. My solo shuffle list for the current patch 10.5. So I have thousands of games played, and this is the conclusion I came to. Remember, I've only played DK into it, so I've only played DK into all these classes, so it's somewhat biased. But I looked up the ladder and I saw like the ratings to also like make an educated guess about this based on participation and rating. But I think this is pretty accurate. So if you guys don't agree with any of these or you think they should be moved, let me know in the YouTube comments below what you guys think should be switched around. But I really think this is pretty accurate. But yeah, so follow the subscribe to the YouTube. If you want to catch me live, I stream almost every day at twitch.tv/partywafflesx. Big solo shuffle pushes. But yeah, leave a comment below what you think. And drop a like. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, boys.